I like the way you ride with that booty on me.
Girl, you are a beauty. Yes, I am a beast.
You ride with that booty on me.
Where's your boyfriends? Where's your husbands? This, by the way, is a kale juice. When I appropriate culture, I do it big. Hello? I look annoyed? Why? We might be traveling? I don't know yet. What day is it today? Like, I even care. People record and drive in Iran all the time, and in Kuwait, I mean, these people think they read something on Google. They misinterpret it on Google, that's the problem. If they look deeper, the intention, like, okay, if you were to film somebody with the malicious intent of posting about them, or if these are just like people in passing very briefly and you can't even identify them, or if they're people that are in public, you can't even identify them, good luck. I mean, come on. They should sit and spin. Totally. No, Becca, it's not a Temu dress. It's a Pennington's dress. Yeah, I do miss Pennington's. Let's not talk about it. It makes me sad. Why am I showing the hallway? Maybe Salah will have to use the restroom or something. I don't miss snow. A little bit, yeah. A little bit, I won't lie. But you guys, like, a lot of people ask me, are you going to Canada? It's like the trip is so hard on me that I just can't. I'm sorry. Okay, what's funny is some things that people have said. That's all. Some drama going on is hilarious. Rage lipstick? Okay. I'm not gonna rage. I mean, I'm not angry. I find it funny. I was gonna get the laptop and play, like, react to this entire stream I'm gonna be talking about. I'm too lazy to set up the computer and the Streamlabs and blah, 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 blah. What's wrong with your eye? It's allergic to you. Okay, I don't even know why people bring, like, viewers into beef. It's so stupid. We're allowed to support each other. Those idiots have a support group, right? Oh, they all have crap for brains. I get tired of it being too sunny and happy outside, you know? I can't stand lipstick. It'll be a muted rage. Amberlynn! Is that you for real? No way! Hi! Yeah, Amberlynn is welcome. Just ignore the haters. Guys, be nice. The reaction channels are gonna die over this. Oh well. Be nice to people who are going through hard times. Amber, have you ever tried shisha? For us to collab one day? Yeah, would you ever get on a plane? Yeah, you've been on a plane, Amberlynn, right? Visit Canada next time I go someday. I don't know when. I would love to visit Canada, would you? Garbage. Yeah, I've been to therapy. You mean I should go back to therapy? So I was watching Gaining Ground, and the way he roasts the YouTube underground is just like the way he roasts Scabba and Scam. So funny. You know, I guess humor is objective, but some people find Rage Potato and What's Her Face funny, and they're not. So, yo mama, your stream too was funny. I was gonna react to yours and Gaining Grounds about them because I find it hilarious. Gigi was showing people on Twitter. There was like a screenshot of some Pondu idiot. And Yaba was like adding YouTube creator help, whatever, which are not there for striking people, by the way. They were crying to creator and the creator help on Twitter saying like, she threatened to unalive me. So where did I threaten to delete Yaba in my Hardy's stream? Where? I need the timestamp because Gigi played my stream, a bit of it, and there was nowhere. All I was doing was spitting off facts. That's it. Nothing else. I never said anything like that. But you have planned my funeral. Yes, you have. You have laughed at it many times that I might croak on stream. Yes, you have. Like, these people, I find it funny. That's why my title, I find it funny. But you're so afraid of me. You're so afraid of me. And, you know, what I'm saying about you, and then in the next action, you're retweeting people looking for where I was in relation to my address. Oh, she was at this Hardee's. Oh, that's not stalker behavior. No, not at all. Like, the most hilarious part is that people think that Kuwait authorities are going to give a flying crap about talking shit about a stupid idiot in another country who comes for me first every day. If I were to sit here and defame and talk about a Kuwaiti, that would be different. But they're not going to care about Scabba's poor little hurt feelings, okay? Because making fun of my hijab, abaya, calling Ramadan Hamadan, just talking bad about Islam is a punishable offense here. So, yeah, I don't think they're going to give a crap about our internet beef, but nice try. And do your worst, because you know what? At the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care. If I get deported, oh well, I'll go back to Canada. Whatever. Like, there's nothing you can threaten me with that is gonna have me shaking in my Grandpa Joe costume, buddy, okay? So, do your worst, B. You think that you get things done? You underestimate me. You underestimate me. I'm smarter than you. I'm more educated than you. Even as a dropout. Because your channel is still standing. And it might stand. Who knows, right? I guess, well, you know. Okay, let's say you strike my 1 or 2 videos that I made about, you know, live streams talking crap about you. Because you talk about me first. Okay, so I might get a warning or 2. I might get struck for, you know, a week or 2. That's okay, whatever. But you you? You think I'm not gonna retaliate against you? Hey, Vampira, hi! Honestly, you have an entire hate channel with hundreds and hundreds of videos saying the most you have you have merged with my family, which, by the way, I really hope you know that every cent you make off of that, you're gonna have to pay back in legal fees, biatch. Trust and believe. Ooh, is this illegal? Look, it's not overnight legal proceedings. Trust me, I'm doing things. So just don't underestimate me. I'm not going to give you the time of day every day to talk about you because that's what you want. That's what these people want, right? They want me to rage. They want me to talk about them so they have content. How in the hell do you have the nerve to talk about my content when this is what your content is? Taking my content, saying how boring it is. Oh, this is so boring. I'll say it again, take your kids to the park. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, other than listening to you rage about a fat woman over and over again in another country. Oh my god. I hope one day her kids look at her and go, but Mom, you're fat too. The next thing you have to know is that you're pretty brave having people strike my channel. She has members with me and their emojis. So you make your whole day about me. You're obsessed with the lore. You watch my content, even if it's through another channel. And you want that taken away? You want your bread and butter taken away? Because what are you gonna do? Use your crappy $7,000 printer to do what? Make Temu merch, things that people can buy on Temu for like a third of the price? They want to scare you from reporting and they're shaking in their boots. Oh, I don't get intimidated easy. I don't get scared easy. That's mass reporting, yeah. So you're asking people to mass report me, exactly. You have an entire community made around me. And if you remove that, you remove the nucleus, what do you think is gonna happen? Oh, you're gonna retro react. I'm telling you what, you're not gonna react to my current content because if I get deleted from YouTube, I'm getting a job. I'm gonna go work at Arby's and get free food. I am not putting up with this shit. No, no, no. If I get deleted before you, I'm gone. I'm gone from YouTube. I don't need to. No, no, no. I can survive. Trust and believe. I feel like eventually, like, my channel will just wither away, and that does make me panic because that's all I really have in life. Like, that might seem sad, but like, that's all I really have. You could say, oh, your reputation is tarnished. You won't get a job. Do you think they care? Some places don't give a crap about that. Some places don't check. If I need to change my name to get a good job, I'll do it. There's nothing. You underestimate me. You underestimate me. So do your worst. Nobody cares. Tracy, do I look scared? What am I regretting? What am I saying that I'm gonna regret? Nothing. I don't care. They need to look up the laws. Nobody care. Nobody's gonna put me in jail here for talking crap about Scaba. If anything, they're gonna clap because of how she talks about this place. How she talks about Islam a lot of the time. In her audience, the jokes they talk about, like, nah. No, Tracy. If I lose my channel, fine, whatever. I would appeal it to get it back because honestly, the amount of videos I've done talking crap about them in self-defense pales in comparison to anything they've said or do. Whatever. So be careful what you do. Oh, hi, Aurora. Whether you like it or not, you need me. Maybe out of spite, your audience will still watch you talk. How many people will give a crap when you talk about Amy Slayton? Seriously. Nobody. You can pick another fatty. The nerve of this woman. The nerve when she's a fatty herself. I can't. You can pick another fatty to make fun of. Will it get the same views as talking about me? No. And I love that for you.
Can we fucking stop with the love that for you? Can we come up with something else?
So, go ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead, biatch. Do it. She'll retro react, but for how long are people gonna give a shit about that? How many Cuba rages are you gonna look at when I'm not even on the platform? Who cares? Exactly, teardrop. So just because I'm not sitting here responding to every single thing they say about me, because they say things every day, I don't want to live my life that way like they do. Don't underestimate me. Don't think that there's things going on behind the scenes. I'm patient. I'm patient. You know that a Komodo dragon will poison their prey, and then they'll follow it and watch it slowly go down and go down and go down. Just be patient. Patient. I'm patient like a Komodo dragon. Just, yeah. We are moving the fuck on. You pay their rent, it's wild. Exactly. Why are they big mad? Why? Because I speak truth, I defend myself. They don't like that. No bully likes that. They double down. And it's like, what? Are you crazy? How, page 5? So again, you're another one who believes, oh, I can't defend myself? Forget it. They lose their job too. That's my point. So go ahead. And like, they're stupid. Like, how do people not see how dumb they are? Ganging up to try to take my channel down. For what? You have way more TOS violations. Way more. Your little Pondu mentally, challenged friggin' stupid idiot supporter that you have trying to timestamp my content when there was nothing, saying you're a bad parent, not against terms of service. Everything I said is not against terms of service in my Hardee's video, okay? I don't care. Let them enjoy their money now, page 5. Let them. I'm not hurting for money. It's not a lie. I've never lied. When I ask for money, it's not a lie. It's not a grift because if it was a grift, then it would be a scam, and it's not, because if I raise money to go home, then, you know, I'll be back in Canada using the money for that. Canada's expensive. I can do whatever I want. I can travel. I pay, like, you know, we have everything paid anyways, but I don't need the kind of money I had before. I'm not living on my own. I have a partner who works, unlike Scaba's wife, so who cares? Save your pennies, because you're gonna need them in the future, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, I'm big mad, right? You're talking about rage pigs, a community of rage pigs, but I'm mad. No, I find it funny. They've talked about my death. They use my family's likeness to make fun of it as emojis. If I were you, I would remove that shit right now. No, 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 no. Yeah, they're just gross, Gina, exactly. And they're cocky about it because nothing has been struck on their channels yet. And by the way, thank you to the people who have helped me with like timestamps. I've gotten some emails and they've done a really good, thorough job. Like calling my dad a stuff like that, you know, calling my mom a whore, just incessant attacking, you know, my physical attributes. You fat loser. There's so much TOS things that are broken, I can't even think of them all. So, get ready for a war. Yeba lives and breathes off of you. Exactly. And she wants to take that away because she's mad that I defend myself against her. Not very smart, is it? So you can brag and be like, oh, I get shit done. I get shit done. Not the smart way. The fact they're cocky about looks, come on. Right? Right? They're so stupid. That's what makes me laugh. When I was listening to that, I was like, what? Like, you should be saying, no, don't strike her because I need her for my content. Prove it then. Do 30 days talking about anyone else. Do some vlogs so I can steal them and react to them. Do it. In my 30s, some guy called my mom a B to her face and I literally jumped out of the car and went crazy. Yeah, so I can't imagine how you feel. Yeah, say that to my face. See what happens to it. Shiver me timbers! I might be a whole mess, but I'm not as vile as them. I should do Foodie Reacts Back and just take all of their stuff and yeah. But like, who wants to do that? Who wants to listen to them for hours? You know? I don't understand how they can hate me, but listen to me for hours. Oh, that's right, you have to. You're stuck. I know, Taba. They're blinded by hate. They don't care. They don't care. They excuse any type of behavior that these idiots do. Scabba even admitted that. She said, like, George could have 3 bodies in his closet. She wouldn't care. But, okay, but you don't see how that makes you a hypocrite? Like, oh yeah, I'm okay, I'm a hypocrite. They're just gonna agree with everything to, like, until they, like, bring themselves so low and, like, do something so illegal, even more illegal. Like, it's just crazy. They're high on hate and it's contagious, yeah. So who's big mad? Me? Do I have a hate channel needing to hate every single day? No, I don't. So I don't know about that. I'd say there is a lot of hate. There is a lot of hate, page 5. You can hear it when they seethe. No name! Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's against TOS right there. Yeah, we got to the funny thing. The funny thing is wishing my channel gone when it's your bread and butter. Insanity. Or contacting the Kuwait authorities because I'm not even breaking the law. What else? You can't take someone down for responding to the hate you put out towards them, okay? Doesn't work that way. You also cannot, like, I just can't. The stupidity is just insane. You talk crap about me every day. Use my family as emojis, as merch, whatever. You do a lot of crap that you're not supposed to do. You have the nerve. You're not gonna win this. You're not gonna win it. I didn't have dinner yet. The biggest, funniest thing is being obese yourself and sitting here talking about what I eat, talking about how long I go on the treadmill, the speed I go on the treadmill. Man, I hope Girl World does go mainstream because they're gonna look so stupid. They're gonna look so stupid. If you go all the way back to the beginning of their channels, she's always been a bully. She started first bullying Amy Slayton, making fun of her house, the roaches. That woman is richer than you now. She's got fame and fortune. And she's probably thinner than you now. Don't you love how that works, Scabba? Deliverance? Yeah. Not just that. Tammy is smaller than you now. Smaller than me too, but I'm not the one here hating on people for their weight. I don't care. I don't care. The only reason I point out their weight is because they're hypocrites. Someone comes for your weight every single day behind an avatar, doesn't show themselves, and when they do, they're fat as hell, and they have chinny themselves. Please. Of course I'm gonna point that out. Yeah, they'll get their karma. I made 100 new subscribers, so I get, like, every time, like, whose channel's growing? Do you have a plaque? No, you're about 70K away. You think you're gonna get one? Please. We'll see. A restraining order, yeah. If I ever go back to Canada, I could probably get one against a certain someone. Because she's in Canada, so that's going to be easier. Sure, they get more views, but doesn't friggin' matter. I'm very happy with what I have in my channel. You know, I don't do drama every day. I don't have hate. I don't have a hate audience. Of course I'm going to have less, you know, views. I just do my thing, you know? I'm eating eggplant casserole. If they did that, do you think they would get the same amount of views they get? Hell no. Hell no. They wouldn't even have the nerve to eat on camera because fat people can't eat. And they eat crap behind the camera because they're getting bigger and bigger every time they come on. Ready, set, rebees. So, again, never mistake my silence for weakness. Just don't do it. Do it if you want, but that'll be your downfall.
Just like Bigfoot.
Of course, if you talk drama, that gets more views, obviously. And people love to hate me, so that's why. If they talked about themselves, if they did vlogs, if they made a casserole, nobody would care. I at least have a core audience of good beezers. It's just funny. They're gonna, like, oh no, she was driving. Do you know how many people do driving vlogs here? Please, do your worst, whatever, who cares? Oh, Kuwait. This woman who's totally not, you know, talking about any Kuwaiti people is defending herself against me. I make fun of Ramadan. I call her Mary Ham. I make fun of her religious name. I make fun of her every day. I could imagine she calls them in her Cartman voice. I use her mom as a picture. All I have to do, if they ever do show up, is show them your channel, and they'll probably pat me on the back. You think they give a shit about you? Okay. Deportation bees. Oh, what? Wait. Didn't girly bread say? Aren't I supposed to be out of Kuwait by now? Oh no. Where am I? Where am I, girly? Where am I? Yeah, this doesn't take much energy, Rainbow. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Why? You should be asking why they spend so much time wasting their energy on trying to prove I'm a liar when they never succeed. If I ever hide something like information or truth from you, it's because I don't want you to know. I heard her say on Yo Mama's reaction, saying, "You come on here and you lie every day. You're not really married. You don't really have a license. Where's your proof of this? The burden's on you. You're making those claims, not me. Where's your proof that I'm not married and that I don't have a license? So you're the liar, not me, because I can tell you that I have the proof to the right people. Number one, we had to show proof to live here. So that's proof enough. How many times have I said that you cannot live here without it? Like, they don't Google the things that don't fit their narrative. All you have to do is Google it. You need to be married to live here together. I don't have to show you shit. I'm not showing them anything. No, exactly. But I do have it. Yeah, exactly. Fake outrage to feed the zombies. Exactly. License. As if I'm going to show you my license to drive. Kiss my sit and spin. She's disgusting with overweight people, and it's so clear. Like, the psychology is basic. Psychology 101. Projection 101. Like, she's huge herself. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Please. You need to make mirrors for your merch, okay? It's just insane. It's just insane and stupid. I hope there isn't a mainstream news article, you know, because no sane person in the real world, outside of Gore World, is going to... They're gonna look at these idiots and be like, what the hell? Stupidity. I'm not upset anymore. I don't let them emotionally affect me. You know, I come on here and I just... Yeah, me too, Mike. I'm praying for you know, everyone in California. They literally slowed down me walking up a ramp. They make fun of everything. Like, everything. That's why I turned the camera to get up and go get my shisha. Screw them. Me just going like this, they're gonna, like, screenshot it, take my side profile. Let's see your side profile, Deliverance. Please. Insane. Insane. Their entire audience is insane. They have the most annoying voices. They all sound like Selma's sisters. Like, they have stage 5 emphysema. Like Ja Rule. They sound like Ja Rule. Or a drunk Valley girl, that horse face reactor with the weird eyebrows. And they talk about low BMI voice. Okay, you always have a high smoker's BMI voice. And what? Even when Rage Potato does her Friday live streams, she has to play me in the background. You guys are stupid. Cut off your nose to spite your face. Do it. Like I said, I'll get a job. I don't care. Racist and sanctimonious. They're all stupid, and they all have big undertones of Islamophobia when they talk. Those microaggressions you talk about that you accuse me of, you all have them too. So it's funny that you think that Kuwait is going to care. Like, we have Kuwaiti friends. We have Kuwaiti friends. I have nothing but love for Kuwaiti people. I love the country. I never talk bad about it, ever. But you think they're gonna care that I'm defending myself against a bunch of idiotic Islamophobic morons in another country? They're not gonna give a shit. And like I said, okay, deportation bees, I'll live. I don't care, like, whatever. Yeah, exactly. We are happy. I'm sure that they thought that our little hiccup with whatever happened with the online bullshit was the end of our relationship, and they were imagine celebrating that. Imagine that being your pastime. No. And now Salah's giving me shit. He's giving me trouble. Yelling at me. I'm done. I'm done. We're better than ever, baby. We can't believe you would go, you know, be together after that. Oh, okay, well, I can't believe that the squishy scissor sisters would be together after... Have you seen the hate they had for each other before they were married, before they were together? You know, you always say, you come for my kids, you come for my kids. Okay, but your wife came for your kids first. Do you not remember that? Do you not remember that? Aisha calling you out again, something about never praying Juma at the mosque. Oh, okay, so what do? You want to talk about being a good Muslim? Please have several seats. All you do all day is harass and backbite and gossip and hate. Please. Self-righteous. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take any moral advice from you. Anyway, she's still talking to herself? That's really sad. I honestly don't get any mentions since I blocked them all the mentions from the idiots. So, have fun talking to yourselves. Nobody cares. At least not over here. I don't have to go to the mosque. Women can pray in the home. I don't have to. And how much I pray? I don't know where you'd find the time to pray in between watching every little thing I do and posting it on your crappy community tab. She tags my mods every day, right? Girl, it's between me and God. So unless you're God, which you are not and will never be, you You have no say. Who cares? Former Beezers are the most insane. And they don't stop. They go on and contradict themselves. Now I'm an animal abuser. Now I'm being hashtagged as animal. Dude, who cares? Go for it. Nobody cares. Right, I'm an animal abuser. Okay. Yeah, my eyes are teary. I'm just crying so much because I can't handle. Anyways, yeah, I guess they have the whole crackhead Olympics. They're still going into the past like it matters. I'm not that person anymore, so go for it. Attack someone that doesn't exist anymore. I don't feel like I fit in no matter how much I try. I don't feel completely comfortable, like, in a way. I don't feel like myself, no matter how hard I try. I realize that in order to, like, make the marriage work, I'll have to assimilate into something I don't feel that I am. When we're together offline, we're not watching on the big screen what they're saying about us. We watch movies together, we're cuddling, we're doing other things, whatever. You know, we're not doing what those idiots do. The amount they put into, I know, and they're all clapping that loser who found the restaurant I was eating at, okay? And what are you gonna do, pull up? Go for it, do it. Like, okay. But yeah, you're scared of me and reporting me to YouTube that I say nasty things about you. All right, well, we'll see about that. High school mean girls, exactly. And they're adults with kids. How are you gonna shape the moral well-being of a young child when you don't have any morality yourself and you're a huge bully? She might feed her kids, clothe her kids, provide for her kids. Like, bullying starts with the parents. Teaching your kids to be a bully is horrible. It's not Chantal Yaba's audience hates, it's the false version Scabs tells them. Exactly. And they believe everything. She doesn't have a license. She's not married. She's a liar. What? Where's your proof? I'm waiting. Legit proof, not just Google. You can't get your license in Kuwait. You don't know my situation. How can you be so assertive over something you don't know? I'm not stupid. I wouldn't drive here illegally when I know how dumb you people are and would report it. You can threaten me all you want with deportation. You can threaten me all you want with taking my channel down. You're not going to faze me. So yeah, anyways, we'll let YouTube be the judge of that. When you're riding in an Uber and you feel something itchy, gonorrhea. I'm cracking in foot.